Hello, welcome to your update on the TLT. Just following this one at the moment because I find it quite interesting and quite clear from the market structure point of view. We're still moving in this channel. Yeah. By the way, in the last video update here on TLT, I covered the bigger picture, everything. It was like a 9-minute video or something. So check it out if that interests you. In this video here, just want to give you a quick update. I also want to take a look at the shorter time frame, because we have reacted to our trend line here, the lower boundary line of our trend channel that we put together onto the chart recently. The idea is we could be moving higher, either in the C wave now or the third wave. Okay, and we want to try to put some microstructures here onto the chart. I'm going to still raise the wave degree a little bit because I want to go to the smaller time frame. Add some microstructures here. So again, the idea was that this would be either an AB setup or a 1-2 setup, but the wave 2 or B wave seen as a so-called flat correction. The support area was reached a couple of times, tested, bounced off, and then came down to the trend line. I think when I made the last video, we were just testing this trend line and the price bounced, which is not a great surprise. So yeah, so far support is holding. If I really look at the nanostructures here on this chart, then I think we do only have 3 waves to the upside here, so we can zoom in a minute. But what I want to highlight is, look, we have what looks like a 5-wave move up into the 30th of May high, and then A, B, C. I think this is quite a clear textbook flat correction, a so-called running flat. This was a 5-wave move down in wave C as well. And there's no need for the C wave to dip below the low of the A wave, not if the B wave overshoots. Yeah. So the B wave itself is a 3-wave move, A, B, C. So that's how I'm tracking this. Now, this move to the upside. It's obviously a little bit difficult really to read here the nanostructures. We could try to go to the 5-minute chart. It's a bit tricky to really read those microstructures sometimes, you know. I mean, I could actually say this is another 5 up, possibly, yeah. Yeah, I think we can do that. If I go to, let's see, does it give me extended hours? Yeah. Okay, taking this into account, it does look more like 3 waves up. So we might be in some kind of a diagonal pattern actually, which means it would have to be 3 waves up as a diagonal, because this would be wave 1, wave 2. Please note we are on a very small time frame, so I'm just first of all educating here. But also this can change quite quickly on such a time frame. But you have an ABC structure in wave 3, and maybe here a small ABC in wave 1. So we might need one more high for a 5-wave move. Important would now be that the price holds above this swing low at 85.76, because this would be invalidation. A wave 4 must not break below the wave 2 low in a diagonal, even though an overlap between 1 and 4 is absolutely okay. There is some standard support which we can add as well. Normally, we don't want the wave 4 break below the 61.8 Fib level. It can do that, however. So ideally, it stays above 86.26 and could start another move up in wave 5. Now, what would that mean? It would mean a diagonal pattern. A third wave cannot be a diagonal. So that means everything shifts a little higher. So you might ask why. Because a diagonal can only be a wave 1 in this case, it would be, yeah? So that would be, for example, wave 1 of circle 3. And it could unfold like this. I'm also thinking about other scenarios. I mean, if it goes lower, it might be a 1-2 setup in wave C, that's possible. But let's first see if we can get another 5-wave move up. Then we can add support for wave 2. I wouldn't call this a high probability setup. We're now watching if the market can generate one more high for a 5-wave move up. So that's how I see it at the moment. Interesting though that extended hours gives me quite a bit more data actually. Can change slightly here the price channel, which is still relevant to be honest. So yeah, let's see if we can get that one more high. And then maybe over the coming days, we can add support for wave 2. That's how I would track this at the moment. And it's valid for, well, as long as we're holding 85.76. Yeah, that's the update on TLT. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.